Hello everybody, Ian Robson here for another edition of Iron Horse. Alright, we got a couple things going on today. As you can see, I'm over here by the dairy cows. And I got the Mercedes-Benz here. He's just going to unload a little bit of straw that we had mixed up for the cows here. So, we have that, and we also need to fast forward time a little bit to deal with our other fields, I guess is what it is. There we go, perfect. So as you can see, I recorded a course just up here, so I am going to record a course heading back to the beef area because I need to go back there anyways. And the good thing about that is I'll be able to set the water truck back this way as well, so that'll be one of the benefits of doing it this way, I suppose. But it's actually I don't realize how long it actually is when I'm driving, but when I was recording the course, it felt like it was forever, because it actually is pretty far away. Like, it's kind of remote on the map in comparison to everything else. But hey, that's just the way it is, I suppose. But it does give you a chance to look around the map, which is really nice, because, you know, this map is one of those really nice maps that is very picturesque. Like it says in the description, actually, it does mention the fact that it is a rather picturesque map, so it's probably why... one of the reasons why the dairy was put right there, just so you would get a chance to check out all of these different areas. Why did I go here? Sheesh. Alright. Wrong one. Alright, let's do a little turnaround here. And that's a fence there? Why is there a fence right there? It's a bit strange. Anyways, this is the new delete last point. I like the little graphic on it because it kind of indicates that, hey, this is the last point. And then unpause. There we go. Just shows you that the last point's behind you. So it's kind of an interesting way of indicating that it's the last point. It makes perfect sense. So I still haven't figured out what these two are yet. Maybe that's turnaround and second tractor or something? I'm not sure. We can go around here, I guess. So... I hope that with the productivity with the cows being up to 100% now, they should be good to go. I'm not sure about that, mind you, but I'm hoping that by giving them a little bit of straw, they will be able to boost productivity up to 100% at least. Because they were at 90% before, so maybe it'll bring up to 95, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to wait for it to finish warming up. No, I'll keep going. I won't stop it there. But... as you can see, it takes a little bit of time to get from one place to another, but that's why I'm recording the course here, just so if I do need to do this again, which I will in a second, it won't be a big deal. Where should I stop this course? How about... sure, let's bring it all the way in here. As long as we slow it down a little bit, it should be fine. And pause. And then that's the last one right there. Perfect. And one of the interesting things I found out is you can actually put greater than, less than signs, which is really cool. So that's my dairy to beef one. So they actually added some like additional symbols, which is nice. You can use the numpad, which is really nice as well now. Really like some of just the small things that Courseplay has done. It's really made it a lot more, I don't know, not feasible, but a lot easier. No, it's not a good word either. Nicer to use. How about that? Yeah, nicer to use, I guess. Just the little things. I don't know. That's what I've enjoyed the most so far. Is just the small things in relation to, you know, being able to use a greater than or less than sign or something along those lines. All right, we'll just stop this guy here for the time being. And where is our truck? Is it 6? Oh, it is. All right, so we'll get this guy to use the. Does it automatically put it in? Oh, it does. Before, the new ones used to be saved at the bottom, but now they get put automatically into alphabetical order. Huh, that's interesting. We want to go from the dairy to the beef. Let's use this mode right here. Start the truck up. I should give this one more go, just to see if it's if I can give these cows a little bit of water. But it didn't seem to be very receptive last time, so maybe I'll try on the other side here. Maybe that's what we'll do at this time. I don't know. Like I said last time, it's not the first time I've had problems with these particular watering areas, I guess. I don't know. No. Maybe if I back up right to it, maybe. Definitely should be getting something there. But, maybe if I go to the front. A last ditch attempt, I suppose. Because I don't see anything else where you'd actually put water, but I'm pretty sure this is where you do it, so. Oh, there it is. Okay, apparently the trigger's at the front, not the, not where I thought it was. Okay, well, it's good to remember, at least. Maybe that was the reason at Lomerheim, too. Maybe the point was set for the front, not the back. I guess it kind of makes sense that you're supposed to put it in here, I guess, as opposed to in the back, but it's not completely obvious. Excellent, so now our cows are going to be at 110% productivity, which is very good. Alright, so let's set this to first point. I don't know where the first point is. Oh, it's over there. Let's just set them up properly then. Here we go. Now, he should be okay to do it all by himself, I imagine at least. Don't know why he wouldn't be. Oh, we do need some water though. Let's grab some water while we're here. Because we have, I don't know if there's any kind of way we can get down to the water on this side, but let's just take a quick peek, because we're right here anyways, so. I know there's a place where we can get water from on the way down, but I don't know if there's anything. What the heck is this? I guess this is just a storage area. Is it a gradual? Well, it looks kind of gradual. Again, this is where being able to drop the pipe out would be really nice, but... Oh, maybe that's not gradual at all. Maybe that's not gradual. We'll see. Oh... Really? You think it'd be fine, but apparently not. I don't understand, like... The trigger point must be like right at the top here somewhere, and that's the reason why you have to go so far down, but oh well. Again, in real life you would just use a pipe, right? Or a hose of some sort. Alright. There we go. It should be good now. I think. Yes, there he goes. Excellent! So, let's hop over to, we don't need this guy, we need, which guy do we actually need here? We need to pick up the bales that we dropped off last time. Actually, no, we don't need this yet. I couldn't find any other nice ones that I liked, other manure spreaders. There are a lot of manure spreaders out there, but I couldn't find many that I liked, unfortunately, so we're just going to stick with that for the time being. Let's grab our IH here. I don't know, this is my go-to tractor I've discovered. Whenever it comes to doing any kind of field work, this is the one I always choose. Just because I like the way it handles. It's the best one that I've discovered, for me at least, for what I like to do, so. That's the reason why, I suppose. Alright, here. Let's grab our Ritchie Bale handler. I did pick up a new Bale handler, actually, and do we have enough money? We actually don't have enough money to buy it. But I could show it to you. And the really weird thing is, it's actually in tractors. This is the Courseplay round bale stacker. I'm not sure if it's the double one or if it's a single one. Like this is like a small, medium, large. But I think this is the double one. I'm not 100% sure though. We don't have quite enough money for it. Do we have anything we could sell, or could we just borrow some money? I guess we could borrow some money. Just to show you it. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do that. I just want to. It's a long way away. We'll get it next time, I guess. I haven't tested it yet either, so yet another reason not to do it. All right, so let's go grab these bales. So I'm just going to use this for the. I'm going to use this for the, I guess, hay bales. I think we only actually ended up getting 2 in the end, which is kind of silly when you think about it, but that's how much we ended up getting out of all. It seemed like what seemed like a lot of hay. It actually wasn't in the end. There was only a couple bales, so. Oh, there's the truck. Let's move out of the way here. Oh, interesting. He slowed down way in advance, too. Huh. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, here we are. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3. And we can do it again. We can cut the grass again if we really want to for more hay. Doesn't take long for the hay to grow back, I guess, on this map. Oops, that was pretty terrible. It just seems like it's quicker, I guess. Some of the other maps I've played on it just seem to have taken a long time, I guess, and this one just seems really quick in comparison. So. Oh, that's cool. It turns blue. Nice. There we go. Let's grab the last little section here. Grab it on the left side. There we go. Now, we did only, I suppose, I could pick up the silage bales like this. Yeah, let's do that. Obviously, you wouldn't use this in real life, but the actual round bale handlers I have for wrapped bales does not function very nicely with these size of bales. Not at all. But this should pick them up no problem, I suspect, but we're going to find out here in a second. And it does pick them up. Excellent. Of course, by puncturing the saran wrap on it, I basically just, you know, made them useless. Or made them rot. Well, they would rot in that scenario, but handling these types of bales in Farming Simulator is not very simple. Although I did find a couple bale handlers that might work for the style of bale, but it doesn't take very much. Like this, to pick the bales up with this is so much faster than that Valley Robin thing, but they're not, you know, they're not positioned as nicely as the other thing, but it does take a lot more patience in other scenarios, so it's crazy when you think about it. Like, this is like, okay, I just did 2 fields in the space of like 2 seconds, and now, well, a couple minutes in comparison to the way it was before, I guess, so. Oh, Mercedes are going to be in my way. Let's move this guy out of the way. Apparently he was still running. It looked like he was still running, at least. Alright, let's move him out of the way here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's give our cows a little bit of water here, because they are almost out. There we go. Perfect. We could give them wheat and barley and sugar beets, but they don't need any of that. What was it? There's a button. I was watching David Oldfield from OEB Modding, and there was a button to make the back of this animal HUD change. I forget what it was. It was Alt something. Ah, well. Not a big deal for me. That's good. Just leave that right there. So now our animals are nice and taken care of. This is good. What else? Do we have anything else we need to do in terms of the animals? Well, I guess we should probably pick up the rest of these bales here, or at least drop these bales off, probably. I'll have to arrange them later on. I'm not going to do that on camera. It takes too darn long. And I don't really... Last time I tried to do it, I didn't really talk a whole lot, I discovered. I was like, wow, I didn't talk a lot, nearly as much as I normally would. That's just because I was taking my time, making sure things were done properly, so... Actually, you know what I discovered? Let me just pop over here for a quick sec. Where is it here? I actually got a bale in here, finally. And then apparently it disappears, though. Oh, that's interesting. I got a bale to go in this, but it's kind of like the mixing wagon. It does work the same way, but I think it just depends on how you get it in the trailer itself, but it worked. So, that's good to know. Alright. Is there a better place? Probably. Let's see if we can't put it over to the side here a little bit. There we go. That's better. Get it out of our way a little bit. Perfect. Let's go pick up those other 2 bales that we have there. Oops, let's just drag them all over the place. We already had a couple more bales in the field, so it's not a big deal. We'll pick those up right now. I am kind of curious about that multi-spray mod, and I haven't seen any weeds yet, so I am inclined to believe I may have done something incorrectly, but I still have hope. Now, I suppose what will happen is after I harvest... Oops, I went the wrong way. after I harvest the field, I suppose, that's when we'll see the weeds. I guess, I don't know. Didn't say how long it took, but just said how to handle them. Apparently you can go to your... Is that it, really? Oh, okay. Apparently you can go to the triggers and change it from fertilizer to herbicide. So, let's just check that right now. Do I have any... No, I don't need this guy. Nope. Which guy's closest to home base? I guess it's this guy. Now, they were saying you could go to the fertilizer trigger and you could change it from fertilizer to herbicide. So let's test this out. And maybe I have to have a vehicle there or something to actually do it. Nope. It's over here on the other side. Perhaps that's what you have to have, but we are going to just see. Because I am kind of curious. So it said you could change it here. If you go to, not this one specifically, but I think, yeah. Maybe you need to have a sprayer with you or something. Well, we could probably just check this out quickly. Let's just buy a quick... If we're going to need it, we might as well pick one up right now. I don't know if I have any small little sprayers. Ooh, I guess I could just get the in-game ones. That's the only real option I have, apparently. So let's get one of those. Just because I am quite curious about this. And that's the reason why I'm kind of testing it out. That's 28,000. That's a tank. Isn't there a smaller one? Really? Those are my only options? Like, maybe it's only a more realistic mod that has the other one I was just looking at. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to buy this. No, there's gotta be one that I have. I gotta have a mod somewhere that's cheaper than that. That seems really expensive. Maybe it's in miscellaneous, not in forestry vehicles. Miscellaneous? Do I have anything? Nope. 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 I could have sworn I did. I guess I have this, but that's a little too big for this map. And a little underpriced. I guess I don't. I totally thought I did. So let's go ahead and pick it up, just because, like I said, I am curious about it. Nope. I don't want mods. I want just the vanilla stuff. And is that really the cheapest thing? Jeez, it is. Alright, so this is more for curiosity's sake than anything else. That's the reason why I picked that up. And we'll use the Fent over here, because it's closest. Where's field 3? South. So many times, I just kind of try to figure out where the right field is. There's been like way too many times where I've been like, is this the right field? Is this the right field? I don't know. It makes me laugh because it's like I've said probably a few times already, it seems like I should know where this is. But for whatever reason, it's not obvious. Not for me, at least. It's on the other side, Iain. So let's just drive around the outside of this field here, like so. What we'll have to do is we'll have to get the Massey Ferguson, and we'll have to get that doing a little bit of, oops. We'll have to get the Massey Ferguson do a little bit of cultivating. I don't remember the last time I've used this thing. I don't even know which side to go to. I think that's the smallest one. Wow. Wow. This tractor's probably a bit overkill for this, but anyways. How big is this? This is probably enormous for this map. This is actually the same kind of sprayer my my in-laws have. Well, something very similar to this. Well, it's not terrible, I guess. It's not this one exactly. I don't think it's an Amazon. It's just like a... I'd have to ask them. But a sprayer doesn't look much different than this. So, alright, let's go test this theory out. And then we'll accelerate time, and then we'll do a little bit of harvesting, I think. Alright, I love how quiet this tractor is. David Oldfield, if you're listening, from OEB Modding, I would like to know how to add indoor sound to tractors. I know he mentioned that I've been watching his Old Book Farm series, and it's a really nice map. It makes me want to play on it, actually. I was just curious about the map, and I wanted to... I was actually curious about the map and curious about the developer version of Courseplay, because he used it in his Let's Play, because he's using more realistic vehicles, and currently the developer version of Courseplay is the only one that supports more realistic vehicles. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Alright, so let's go check this out. So we are here. So we're at the tipping point. Can I... Oh, yeah, you can. Check that out. Currently filling fertilizer. Ah, that does work. Excellent. So now... This is curious. I don't know if it actually makes a difference whether you fill it up with fertilizer or not. I suppose it will in the future. This is making me even more curious now. So we're just going to leave this guy attached to this for the time being. I thought that turned him off. There we go. Where is this guy? So let's go ahead and fast forward time a little bit. I guess we'll start on the canola field here. I have to be careful. Let me just bring this up just so I know. Because field 3 is going already. And field 21 is apparently ready. Wow, that didn't take long. I thought I was going to fast forward time a lot more than that. Yeah, okay, cool. I must start the engine first. Okie doke. Alright, so let's get this guy rolling. Now I'm going to try Courseplay with this too, because I'm just... I'm going all like this is like I've just started using Courseplay all over again because it's the developer version. That's what it feels like, at least, because it's like I'm wondering how things are going to work and all that sort of stuff. So that's the reason why I am curious about these things. Alright, so I have to be careful. I'm just driving the field a little bit. I should be able to get the field width. No, not quite. I think actually maybe I have it already. So I don't tear apart my field. Yes, I do. Alright, calculate the width. 7.1. Starting corner. Southwest, sure. Direction north. No, direction east. And let's do 2 headlands. So you can actually make it so it goes around first, then goes up and down. 2 headlands should be... Let's just do 3 to be safe. So we should generate the course here. And then... I don't know where the first point is. I totally lost it. Where is the first point? Okay. It's driving awfully fast, but... Now, one of the interesting things they actually changed as well is the unloading feature, apparently, with Courseplay. Whoa. This guy lined up here a little bit. They changed the unloading feature with Courseplay. So what happens is it will... I don't know what it's doing there. It's going in circles, that's for sure. Changed the unloading feature in the sense that the guys who are unloading actually try to avoid driving on the crop, which I thought was really interesting, actually. Oh, there it goes. So this guy's going to do 3 headlands and then continue on his way. So we need to actually get a tractor there ASAP. So we'll just leave this guy here. This guy's a good runner. I don't know, I like this tractor for running around because it's quick. I don't like the front weight on it. I should really look for a better front weight than this one, but this one seems to work well for the most part, so... Someone said a while back I should get a Dezur trailer. It's actually appropriately sized for this map, or not unreasonably large, I guess, was the way I described it, so... probably would have been faster to go that way. Alright, so we can actually drive through this little area here. This little area right here is so narrow, like... Could you imagine trying to do that in real life? I would probably freak out every time, just because of how narrow it actually is. Let's grab the Retro Western, it's right here. Or that one, because it's right there. That one's a bit bigger, so use that one. I suppose we could have 2 running on at the same time, but... Now, apparently, what also happens with new Courseplay, it will say stuff like things need to be unloaded too, which I thought was kind of interesting. There we go. So if it's stopped right now... I believe it should say things like if I have this guy running on Courseplay as well, it should say things like, hey, this needs to be unloaded, or stuff like that. Alright, we want to go from HQ to 21. So even though I suppose this map isn't ideal for Courseplay, you can use it from time to time. Originally I wasn't going to use much Courseplay on this, but because of the release, I suppose, and... oof, I didn't like that at all. Because of the release and whatnot, it seemed to be okay. Alright, so apparently did not like what I just did there, so I'm just going to end the episode there. I'll continue harvesting off camera, folks. So my name's Iain Robson, been Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from Iron Horse. With a frozen game, apparently. Talk to you guys later.